Coming up, Chef School, the season finale.
Welcome to your final practical exam of the year.
This is the biggest week of them all.
The pressure is definitely weighing on us.
I'm resisting success.
There is a final summary mark.
Oh my God.
What I'm going to find out now is this what I'm meant to do?
I think depending on who you are, this might be a turn on, or for me, certainly, it would be a turn off.
This is your time to shine, you're gonna be just fine. It's your time and I look how far you come, open your eyes. This is your time tonight, it turned out alright, you don't have to fight tonight. Look how far you come, open your eyes. Look how far you come, open your eyes.
Previously this season on Chef School.
We wish you great success and welcome to you all.
This uniform represents everything that I've worked towards for the last 2 years.
I think it's a result of what you might call student sabotage.
I am insanely angry.
Why would I do that to someone in my class? That's ridiculous.
This is one of the most controversial things you will do in the school.
This is the furthering you up. My mom has just been diagnosed with cancer. I can't face people with failure.
I really don't know why I'm here. Oh, crap. Maybe I'm having a third life crisis.
There's a fear of I might fail.
If I fail, it's the end of my life.
And if I can't tell how to flavor anything, then how am I ever going to be good at it?
A year ago was my last days that I drank and used alcohol and drugs.
I'm not going to eat the undercooked salmon. Sorry.
I think everybody in my class is nowhere near as good as me.
I had my guidance counselor tell me I would never amount to anything.
I don't agree with you when you say this isn't burnt. This is burnt.
Like, how can you not be scared shitless?
I know I should not drink at this point.
You'd be willing to stop while you're at chef school?
It's a lot of work. I didn't realize how stressful it can be.
It's enough to just make you want to jump out of your skin.
This is the final week of school, and I have to say that this is the biggest week of them all.
This week we've got our final exams,
Pressure is definitely weighing on us.
and we're also meeting with Jim and Eleanor
Oh my God.
to discuss our marks throughout the year.
I mean, it's a final mark. It's it.
I'm the youngest person in my entire year. And I don't know, I've grown up a lot.
16 weeks ago, I was framing houses as a carpenter. And what I'm going to find out now is this what I'm meant to do?
At the beginning, I said my cooking abilities were 2 out of 10.
I started with 5.
I said a 9.
Now I'd say they're about 2.5 out of 10.
6.5.
I'd say a 1, because I feel I'm just beginning all over again.
My first job, I was a dishwasher in an all-you-can-eat Chinese food restaurant. I was like 12 years old. No matter how much this school throws at me, I've worked longer, harder hours in many restaurants, and it may take a lot out of me, but I'll keep going.
There's still a little lingering doubt every once in a while that makes me think maybe I should go back to academia, and would I be better off going back to what I know? I hope not.
I found it pretty hard to focus in school. I mean, I'm always worried about my mother.
She's gonna be going in for chemo next week.
And then it's just a waiting game, I guess.
I knew that it was going to be difficult. I didn't realize it was going to be like everything I had.
Morning, students. So, today's very, very important for you because today's bistro exam is your final practical exam in school. It's a menu of your choice which you have made up.
Unlike the other exams where we're assigned a dish, this exam we actually come up with the menu ourselves.
You have to show us what you have learned.
So they're not recipes from the school.
It's ours. It's all ours.
Students, I wish you all the best and good luck.
I am making eggs Florentine, Dave style, and granola parfait.
It's 2 dishes we're being judged on today. You're judged based on both your pairing of dishes as well as how successful each of those dishes are.
My marks are cutting it close, so I can't fail this. What the hell is that? I don't know what he did that for. I don't know if he liked what he found or not. I don't even want to keep working anymore.
We are putting ourselves on the plate, and there is a reason why I picked what I picked to do. Today I'm making salmon wrapped in puff pastry. My puff pastry. Don't worry, it's still frozen. With a brunoise vegetable and cognac sauce. Salmon is a huge part of, Aboriginal cuisine. That's where I'm going. That's where I see myself headed. Doing a modern Aboriginal take on food.
This year, a lot of my dishes have seemed formulaic because I haven't done them before. I haven't made them mine yet.
But I'm from Montreal, and I've had steak tartare there so many times that I can't even remember the first time. I would call steak tartare my soul food.
Today I'm preparing Italian mussels and chicken parm with pasta.
When did you get these?
Last night.
Did you? Yeah.
This is our heart and soul put into this menu.
I've always eaten chicken parmesan growing up, so why not make something you love?
It's really just putting yourself out there.
There's an obvious problem with this from a menu planning point of view. Can you see it yourself?
No.
The bistro exam is huge. We have to come up with our own 3-course menu and cook 2 of the items for the chef and Jim.
Jim can be a very discerning, sometimes even maybe a finicky customer.
When I first saw Jim, I thought, you gotta be kidding me.
He can be very difficult to please sometimes.
But now, he's very intelligent. He knows, he just knows. He knows what he's doing.
This is Italian mussels and chicken parmesan with pasta. Neil normally gives you a smirk or a wink or something if it's good. Well, at least to the girls.
There's an obvious problem with this from a menu planning point of view. There's an ingredient that's repeated very obviously in the menu.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever had chicken parmesan before in my life.
Oh.
So this is probably my first experience of chicken parmesan.
Was it a good one?
I don't know. It's the sauce seemed to have a parmesan flavor, so it meets those criteria. But that being said, there's quite a very strong flavor of garlic in this.
It's so strong it even kills the flavor of the tomato.
I'm a person that doesn't like school much, but you need school to go places.
We gave you 72%, which is a pass.
Okay.
Thank you, Danielle.
I didn't do too hot in second semester. Well, that's the first time Neil's ever had chicken parm. I guess he didn't like it. My final mark. It's all up in the air.
Today I'm presenting you with an open ravioli of scallop and asparagus with rhubarb fool as dessert.
I'm not happy with my practical performance this year. I've realized that you can be book smart and still not have what the practical experience will bring you. Like, you can't study stuff like that. You just have to do it.
I give you 72%, which is a pass.
Next year, I just want to actually be getting better right from the start.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
David.
This is eggs Florentine, and here is a granola parfait.
I hope you will forgive me for not trying this with this soft-cooked eggs are one of the few things on earth that I cannot put in my mouth.
I'm not a fan myself.
Why did you cook it then?
You know, I don't doubt myself. I don't doubt my abilities.
Fruit is one of those things that can absorb flavors. Whenever you're cutting fruit, you always want to make sure that your board is very, very clean.
I doubt other people's judgment when I do bad.
You've got spinach, which is sauteed in butter. Then you've got the hollandaise, and then you've got pancetta. So you've got fat on top of fat on top of fat.
I'd better pass. If he doesn't give me a pass, oh my God.
I give you 70%, which is a bare pass.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome. So, Richard, we gave you 40.5 out of 50. Congratulations. We have given you 42 out of 50 today, and that then is a pass.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations.
This is a pan-seared scallop salad and an eggplant lasagna.
One of your many nice qualities are that you're very honest, sincere.
Being here has opened my eyes totally to just the world of cooking.
You take feedback well.
I now know how much I don't know, which is probably one of the most valuable things I could take away from this year.
We gave you 37.5 today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For my main, I presented steak tartare with Fritz and, of course, an aioli for the fries.
Why did you decide to leave this egg yolk unmixed?
I know right then and there Jim doesn't like it.
I think depending on who you are, this might be a turn on, or for me, certainly, it would be a turn off.
I'm toast.
With the tartare, Andrew, what we've got here is something which is kind of grayish. And I think because you're eating raw beef here, it should be redder, bloody, and
it looks a little unappealing being browny, gray.
A little gray, yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, I don't know. I try to tend to be positive about things. You know, I generally, you know, be enthusiastic. So it's difficult to talk about something where I'm, you know, questioning myself.
So we gave you 70%, which is a bare pass.
I just can't believe that in 4 months, I've learned this much. Before I even came to this school, I didn't even tell anyone that I applied until I found out that I got into the school, because I'm so nervous of looking stupid in front of people.
Well, listen, we have given you 45 out of 50. We thought your food today was the best. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That is the highest mark in the class. So it's awesome. I beat everybody. Such a good feeling. Finally.
The Stratford Chef School shall solely reserve the right
to refuse admission into the advanced level.
The right to refuse admission into the advanced level of the program.
If it is deemed that a student is unsuitable.
Makes it clear that they only take the best.
Hello, Alex.
Good afternoon.
I have to sit here. So here we are, ready
to read the will.
Hello, Alex.
Good afternoon.
So do you want to guess at these marks, Alex?
Trying to guess your final mark is actually kind of tricky because each of the courses is weighted a little bit differently.
What's a pass? 65. I'd say 66.
It's a very Byzantine system.
I've just got this worry in my head.
And what is the worry?
I might have not put forth enough serious effort during the year or attitude.
Well, we don't mark attitude, Alex. You thought your average would be about 66%.
Yeah.
The news is better than that. It's about 75%.
Oh, really?
Really?
We'll look forward to having you back in second year, Alex.
Thank you very much.
Your overall grade is 79.46.
Your final average then is 76.89, and you have almost an 80% Mike, which is a very good mark. So you certainly have a passing grade, Tim, and the overall percentage is 81. Your final grade is 82.39%.
All said, your final mark is 82.5.
And that, in fact, Joyce, is one of the highest marks of your group. You're the group of 12.
Like second highest or third highest?
I don't know. Your final grade is almost 82%, which of course is a passing grade. It's 81.96.
It's just not what I was hoping for myself.
Hello, Alison.
Alison, we think that this is the highest mark in this group.
In your group?
Yes. Your average is 83.41.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
As long as I pass, that's all that matters.
The school has a sort of a set of criteria that a student must meet, and unfortunately, she simply didn't meet the criteria.
Passing grade for weeks 13 to 16 is a 70, and right now I'm standing at a 69. So, as of right now, I'm not coming back.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not academically. It's never one thing that I've been very strong at.
So, Richard, Jim and I have had a chance to look over your transcript.
This has to go well because I've left everything behind and basically got nothing to fall back on.
The courses that you actually failed were food style and then this food style accounting.
Cooking might be the only thing that's going to save my ass.
But your cuisine mark is almost 84%, so you still end up with an average that's about 76% or so.
I don't know what success really looks like.
So we're just making you feel very unsettled, or?
It's overwhelming, actually. I'm resisting success. Like, some part of me doesn't believe I deserve what I have. It's shocking, you know, like, I'm glad that things worked out the way they did. I'll be back for next year.
When I got here, I was expecting a very high mark, just because, you know, I have so much experience in kitchens. After a year of having the shit kicked out of me all day, every day, you know, we'll see how I did.
Hello, David.
Hello, David. I haven't given up on David at all. I find him very interesting.
I'm just very tired and glad it's over.
Maybe because I like banging my head against the wall sometimes.
I got a 70%. Baby, I'm home. Let's go drinking. I passed. Baby?
I am throwing a costume party just to celebrate the fact that we are done.
I'm gonna miss a lot of people.
Everybody is getting a little bit sappy.
This group of people is hilarious. Like, there's Dave, who's always sort of looking at things from one angle, Joyce, who's adorable and funny, and Allison, who's really strong-minded and opinionated, and then Ben is saving the world. Andrew's conquering the world. And it just, like, goes from there.
Terrible.